So yeah, cars made out of plastic. I've proven that point last night when I saw a classic car and I said nice car. And I told him at Walmart outside that that was the real car and all these cars around it was all fake. One's made out of sheet metal and metal that lasts forever, and when you take care of it, you maintain your business of company like your car. You gotta accompany a car because if you don't take care of it, it's gonna rot. Just like your life, if you don't take care of you, you're gonna rot. If you stand still, you run your fucking mouth all the time, right? Your body, the older you get, they rust out. Your body parts rust out just like a fucking car. So if you stop moving, your joints and your bones, they're rusting. The older you get, you gotta understand you gotta stay moving more because you have wear and tear on your body of your car. It's called life. We're humans, we walk around. That is a thing of transportation. You don't need a car for transportation. All you need is you and some emphasis and some energy and just go out and walk. But like I said, Andrew and Chris, you work at Bennett's with Ricky, Emily, the other dude. Come on, man. And then you want to fucking have the black man come out and I don't. He's not a man. He's a boy. He comes out. He goes, "What are you doing?" Uh, Dancing and walking across the fucking. Oh, you can't do that. You can't. Yes, I can fucking do whatever the fuck I want. I was walking through. So what kind of drugs are you on? But you're on the clock and you're running your mouth outside. It looked like you was on some perk 30s because you was droning. You had snot coming out of your fucking mouth. Your nose, you was drooling. What drugs are you on? I know everything that's going on, bro. So, like I said, you sunk your ship. The clown sunk this ship. And you're pissed off because you are unable to get me to believe your bullshit. And you're pissed off because I'm not a clown like you. We're all set if we're clowns and it's behind us and beside us. But when we say fuck you clowns, we keep going forward, then we become the problem. We're not the problem. They is the problem. So you need to shut your fucking mouth and go the fuck home. And fuck you construction company. Or you people you work with. Your construction. And another thing, Andrew Hopkins. Tim, you and him was working on a roof, and you got mouthy with Tim. Tim told you to come the fuck down and fight him, but you didn't want to fight him. What, are you scared? You fear that he's gonna beat your ass? Is that why you didn't come down on the roof? You want to run your mouth while he's on the roof, but he's telling you to come down the fuck down the ladder, but you don't want to fight him. What's that? Then Cassie Gordon, you say Andrew Hopkins is tough, and yeah, he. When I was at OBX, he go, yeah, Ryan, I want we can talk and stuff like that, but Andrew's this. I don't give a fuck. I was beating Andrew Hopkins and his fucking brother as a little fucking kid. My father beat me was child abuse, but everyone's trying to hide that, and he's saying that's my problem. No. Yep, and Bruce Sutherland, Raymond Pelkey. Raymond Pelkey, you made millions off me because you was getting drunk with Randy, and Randy was using me as an scapegoat. Randy was using me as a show off toy. Get up here, son. Arm wrestler. And yeah, you guys were betting on me. And how much money did I win for you? Once you shut your fucking mouth and put money on you, and you would have lost all that. Gary Sabota, Who beat you when I was 10 or 11 years old and you was 18, 19? Exactly my fucking point. You guys don't have a fucking clue who you just fucked around with. Just because my Ryan Adams, my brother has a best friend named Ryan Adams. But Lauren, basically, yeah, Ryan Adams committed suicide because Lauren didn't want Ryan, but Ryan wanted Lauren. He fell in love with Lauren. But Lauren was dating my brother Dylan. And Lauren and my brother Dylan broke up. And the night they were split up. And then she went out to a party that day that they broke up, and she fucked Ryan Adams, his best friend. Then she turned around and took his life. So, Lauren, you've been trying to get Dylan back, but you're trying to use me to get back to Dylan. And you're trying to kill his oldest brother, Ryan. I'm telling you, Lauren, your father and your mother, your father is a cokehead. Your father goes out to New York and trips on like this and cheats on your mother all the time. Lauren, I'm not stupid, bro. Right? And then you say, just like Mike Crossman is a cokehead Monica. You're, what? You same thing? All of you motherfuckers are behind me because you specifically did something to me, not the other way around. When you guys sit there and disrespect me and I tell you about yourself and I protect my boundaries and you keep fucking doing it, I'm allowed to fucking walk away, especially when the energy and the time don't make fucking sense. Time it's virtual. You can get the time back, but you can't get the energy back. So that's why, if it's not Katie Lynn mentioned, I'm going to have a deposit for whoever wants to date me. Because if it's a waste of my fucking time, I don't lose everything. At least I got paid for my lost time. Lost time, you can regain the time, but like I said, you can't get the energy. So, like I said, you really want to fucking play? And law enforcement, you already know I won because you fucking keep on staring at me every time, and I keep fucking giving you eyes right back. I don't give a fuck. You know I have leverage on you. You know I'm telling the truth. And John Andrews, John Green, John Smart. You're dating Misty and Megan Adams, Misty Tilley. We are cousins. First cousins, to be specific. But John Green was dating Megan and had 2 kids with Megan. Then they got in a fight. John Green went to Misty Tilley. And John Smart was with Misty. And then, broke up with Misty. And then he started dating Megan. And then, they have John Green, you have 2 kids with Megan Adams. You also have 2 kids with Misty. How disgusting. You guys are switching off. Like, that's like gold digger shit, bro. That's disgusting. Your fucking family's back to back. Like, they're first cousins, bro. First. You're a fucking drug addict. You're a fucking jackass. And Randy, you can go fuck yourself. Because it was you in the fucking store. When I didn't say hi to you, you got pissed off. But if you was some kind of father at any moment of my fucking life, you would have realized I was having a seizure and walking around like a fucking zombie. So, do you guys deserve any part of my life, let alone where I'm at, what I'm doing, how I'm doing? In my fucking opinion, no, you fucking don't. You're a sperm donor. And you kicked me out to the curb because when I got born, I came out as a boy, not a girl. So from that good day on, you basically threw me out. You didn't want me as a kid because, oh, I wanted a girl, not a boy. What the fuck are you, selfish? You greedy? Fucking all up in here? You didn't get what you wanted, so you basically using me and saving you and Justin and want me dead? Do you see how fake and false these fuckheads are? All because you're greedy and you're trying to save yourself and you're trying to find an excuse, right? Still trying to save your marriage there, scumbag Randy Adams. Take that house and shove it up your fucking teeth. And I do got a lawsuit and I will take your money off your hands, just like Dan Silva. Then Dan Silva, was that you that parked the car next to McDonald's? And yeah, did you say anything to me? No, you just walked away because you know damn well I beat your fucking ass. And you also know you had 3 strikes, and if you get in trouble again, you're gonna. I don't care. I wish you had no strikes, because I would show you how much of a pussy you really are. When you beat on females, that's a boy shit. As a man, you walk away and come back when you come in collective and say, yo, that happens again, I gotta go. I'm not dealing with that disrespect. I'm not dealing with that. That's how a man deals with it. But you, boy, want to sit there and beat on females? Just like Randy? Ask Lisa Sutherland how many times she got abused, physically abused. And didn't you get a rape a couple of times there in your room? You kept on telling Randy to leave you alone. And he's drunk and he goes, fuck you. And then at 903 Griffin Park, right? I also met Mr. T. I met all the NASCAR drivers from Winston Cup. I got like 250 autographs. My brother has autographs, but somebody don't want to give it to us. Valerie. Mr. T, Boss Hog. You guys remember the movie Crow? When that movie was being done, Tommy Lee he was renting a apartment at Griffin Park. And I saw him one morning training outside. I'm like, what the hell? And so what do you do? And basically he took me under his wing, and I worked with him for a week, and he showed me a couple moves. For a week, it was basically training. But he went into he was doing Crow, and 150th time that he got the scene right. He got it doing it good. Somehow he got shot and killed. It's all a fucking setup by the fucking government, because they're trying to protect the fucking lies they do every fucking day. And they still do it. The table needs to be reset, because they're a fucking bunch of clowns. We need to reset the table with fucking winners. Because when America rebuilds, we all win. We need to reset the table, because the table is so fucking old, and they're so two-faced, and they're lazy as fuck. And they expect everyone to work for them, but they're so old they don't want to work for anybody else. So doesn't that tell you how crooked they are? Just like the law enforcement. If you really cared for yourself, you respect yourself a little bit more than you do. And you definitely respect the civilians, the humans, a lot more than you do. Because if it wasn't the humans or civilians, you can go to work all fucking day, but how are you going to get paid? You wouldn't get fucking paid. So within 3-4 days, you're going to say fuck it and you're not going to go to work again. But what's going to happen? You're going to have nothing left because you have no income coming in. How do you like the outlook? How do you like the outcome of what you guys created? You guys still trying to find an excuse to get away with your disrespecting me and discriminating me. You put me on Facebook. Not only that, Jasmine and Rocky, you put me on Plenty of Fish. And Nicole and your stupid ass boyfriend and Ocala. Then you have Bridget and Amanda Ray Sawyer put me on fucking Tinder. Then you have Chris at Southern River. I had WePub put me on Instagram. I was made up on social media. So when Rockstar got made up, the power is stripped from them and is given to that person they made up on social media. And unfortunately, you was picking on the wrong fucking one. Because now the world is mine. And now the civilian and the power is on for the humans. But the clowns, Scooby-Doo already ripped off the costumes, man. You're still wearing, hiding behind the pound of makeup that you got wearing. But when I go to court, all that makeup is going to run down, it's going to fall out. It's like Fallout 4. When the power gets to me, and you're right, you clowns are going to drop. So the government, it's all a setup. You're clowns. And you're taking out the winners, not the clowns. You're taking the winners though. Anyone that knows what you're doing, you take them out. Because you're still trying to protect what you're doing. And you don't come at me. The devil don't come at people because we're